core belief was to deliver a quality product to the working man at a price that he can afford. That's our whole mission. We're not here to cure cancer. We're not here to win races. We're not here to win fashion awards. We're here to deliver the tool that the guy needs to go do the jobs nobody else wants to do. We're a small company. We care about our product. We do not compromise on quality, and we have an approachable price point that we are committed to.
This is a German Desma injection molding machine. It's 24 stations. This thing will print about 1,200 pair of boots per day at its current configuration. We have a second machine that's ready to go as soon as we find somebody that wants to play. But we're well equipped to deliver.
We started as a sourcing company making shoes and boots for everybody else in footwear. So all of the biggest names that you've heard of, we've probably made boots for them at one point. You've probably worn a pair of our work at some point. Like, we've been out there for 35 years, and we were able to distill all of that experience into what we found we were best at, and that was work boots, safety boots. So that's kind of been our bread and butter. We know the best component makers, we know the best factories, and we have one of the best factories. So we've been able to put all that together to make a premium product and control the price really well. I'm excited for the possibilities with our new U.S. manufacturing. We're here to produce boots in whatever quantities are needed. I have one machine dedicated to Chinook product, and I have another machine that's not even in operation yet that we're able to sell time to people that want U.S.-made private label as well. So we're equipped to handle any capacity. I've been able to bring manufacturing home and deliver the same quality and the same price point that you've come to expect from Chinook on all of our products, and now I can expand that in ways that nobody's done before.
This is a Dynamics Flex test. Make sure the boot doesn't break down, make sure you don't experience separation. Industry standards 5,000, we'll do 100,000 flexes on a boot, make sure that it holds up. Because the last thing we want in the world is a failure on a boot. Yeah, this thing will go all day, all night, all weekend, until they either fail or pass. And we haven't had any failures yet. We pull randomized testing samples out of every batch of boots every week, put them through testing, make sure they pass. We'll do flex tests, waterproofing tests, crush tests, electrical hazard tests. We put them through the ringer. In addition to fit testing, we put a bunch of them into the world to make sure that they fit well, they're comfortable, they stand up, so that way we can be proud of our product.
You're gonna experience top shelf quality right out of the box. Most of my boots are designed to be comfortable and ready to go. You don't have to spend weeks or months breaking them in, but you still get that same level of durability that you do from big manufacturers.
This is a crush test, so if you drop something huge, you drop a pallet on your foot and it's sitting on there, we want to make sure that that's not going to deform and crush your foot. You'll cut this boot right here and you'll attach it and see how much strength it takes to rip this boot apart. So we do that to industry standard, and then we also will take chunks out of the side and test every component. And we want to make sure these don't fail at any point, anywhere at all, so we tear them apart. We don't have a fancy YouTube channel where we're like sawing them in half online and stuff, but we saw them in half all the time just to make sure that they're adhering properly and then we get what we expect out of them. But we'll rip it apart for you to make sure it won't fall apart on you.
At Chinook, we are trying to push the envelope when it comes to technology and footwear. Dual density midsoles or using exotic components in the construction to improve quality, comfort, and durability. We've built million-dollar brands for other companies, and we've never focused on our own brand. We've been making boots the whole time and satisfying our customers and delivering quality product, and now it's time for us to put a little more effort in and show the world what we can do.
The end of the production line, the boots will come off of the machine into a cleanup process. So they'll come off with an injection trim or overlay on it, kind of cuts off the outer layer. And when you're done and finished, you've got a boot that looks like this that's ready for the final stages of cleanup. Cleanup, you'll take off your outer latex, you'll polish the boot, you'll clean up everything, clean up your injection ports, and just make sure that this boot is rip-roaring ready to go. You'll brush it down, you'll oil it if you have to, and make sure it's ready for the final stages of tagging and lacing. These are all tagged, ready for retail here. We got your built tags, your lace tags, your electrical hazard tags. Branding is readily apparent on these. These are our 8-inch Wildwood, comp toe, waterproof, made in the United States. Now this part's important too.
At Chinook, we're committed to sustainability, and we've worked with all of our manufacturers to remove PFAS and forever chemicals from our products without compromising the performance. On the packaging side, all of our boot boxes are 100% recyclable, and we're currently exploring new technologies to improve the sustainability process. We try to remove plastics from our packaging wherever possible, all without impacting quality of our products. At Chinook, we cut out all the middlemen there. We are the factory, we are the brand, we are the distribution center. We deliver from our factory to our customers, and I can deliver at a better price than anybody else's because I've trimmed the fat off of it.
These actually look pretty slick in the box too. The presentation is pretty good, both outside and inside. So they have all the shoes racked up, and it's just all brown boxes as far as you can see. So this will kind of stand out on the shelf a little bit too. And we've got the USA branding on like every side of this thing. So we're pretty excited to see how it works in store.
We're the biggest little company you've never heard of. We have a huge sourcing arm that works with global companies, and then we have this little boot business that is, like I've always said, committed to delivering a product to the working man. We love what we do. We love being deeply connected to a product from start to finish. I've been a salesman my whole career, and I used to sell everybody else's product, and I never knew where it was made. I never got to see the cooks in the kitchen. And at Chinook, you take it from paper drawing to a real boot on the shelf for your customer. And it's a fantastic process. You're deeply connected to your product. Like I said, we're not curing cancer or winning races. We're just making great boots.